Brought to you by Podcast City Network.
And good evening, everyone. You're listening to another episode of the Deathmatch Wrestle podcast. And tonight we're going to have on the line not one, but two guests tonight. The owner of Dawg Pro Wrestling, Lawrence Zirconium, and the guest. So stay tuned, fans. Let's hear what he's got to say about Dawg Pro Wrestling and much, much more. Tune in right now. Well, hello, Lawrence. It's been quite some time since we talked the last time. How are you again?
I'm doing well, and I'm excited to talk about the upcoming event on October 27th at the MaxFit Sports Center and 240 Delsey Drive South in Glassboro, New Jersey. And I know you're excited to hear about it. So how are you doing, sir?
I am doing pretty good after a nice weekend catching up on wrestling because I've been out of the loop for a while. I've been doing podcasts though, but I've been under the weather. So I'm back in my wrestling game. I went to the Combat Zone last night, and what a great show they had. It was great. CZW had a really good show. It was great to see my friends and the wrestlers, and it was a great show altogether.
Yeah, I heard one of the wrestlers who's going to be on my upcoming event, Mr. Jarrell Pratt, Deshaun Pratt, the Prince of Camden, pretty much made a big impression. All those wrestlers there that night found out what I already knew about how great the Prince of Camden is.
Yeah, and he's there. They chanted, "Welcome back, please come back, please come back." So he's one of those guys to have come back because he's been there in the past, and he's had some pretty good matches, in the past, and it's great to see him again on the scene again.
You may or may not know this, but it was actually me in a kind of a different role at the time that gave Deshaun Pratt his first real break before he was the Masked, before he was in Chikara, before he was a big star, very, very, very early in his career. It was myself that gave him that little green light to be himself and have a lot of fun. And he's taken from there and just shot himself up to the stratosphere.
That's great. That's really awesome because I've actually kind of I messaged him one day. I had a picture of his old partner, and I remember going to local shows and seeing him as Amos, and it was just great, It was just
great. You mean Amasis?
Yes, the Amasis, excuse me. The Amasis, yes.
But he's going to be in action just like a lot of great wrestlers. I'm sure you can't wait to hear what's going on. And you got some disciplinary news I'll talk about a little bit later, too.
Yeah, I read a little something on the internet. I saw a little footage of a little altercation that took place in a parking lot of the complex.
Yeah, that's we'll talk about that when it gets to that point. But
let's roll right into it. Let's see what this card's got. What you got on hand?
Well, Dangerous Adrenaline Wrestling Gladiators returns to the MaxFit Sports Center, located at 240 Delsey Drive South in Glassboro, New Jersey, on Saturday night, October 27th, with a 7:30 p.m. bell time, which probably more like means 8 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
Indie time.
Yes, indie time. They never start on time. We always know that. It's all kidding. We always know that.
The main event is a unification match.
Mm-hmm.
At the last event that we had, Breaker Morant became the interim Dangerous Adrenaline Wrestling Gladiators heavyweight champion. He won that championship because Dirty Money was not allowed to wrestle.
Mm-hmm.
The doctors forbid him. He was doing training, and during the training, he developed a blood clot.
Ooh.
And he was forbidden from even traveling. He wasn't allowed to sit for longer than 30 minutes. He wasn't allowed to lay down for longer than 30 minutes. He wasn't allowed to stand longer than 30 minutes. So he wasn't in no shape to be wrestling and defending the Dangerous Adrenaline Wrestling Gladiators Championship. So we had an interim championship match where Breaker took on Ring of Honor superstar Rhett Titus.
Mm-hmm.
The winner would become the interim champion, and obviously Breaker was victorious that night. Had a great match on the last event we had at the MaxFit Sports Center, and now it'll be a unification match. Mm-hmm. Dirty Money, Breaker Morant, one-on-one to be an undisputed Dangerous Adrenaline Wrestling Gladiators heavyweight champion. The last time those two actually got in the ring with each other in a Dawg-sanctioned bout, mm-hmm. Dirty Money defeated Breaker Morant. It's the only time Breaker's lost in the entire time he's wrestled for any Dangerous Adrenaline Wrestling Gladiator sanctioned event.
Oh, man.
And it's against Dirty Money. Not only that, Dirty Money sent Breaker Morant to the hospital. He injured him that night. His child was crying in the audience. Mm-hmm. He had to see his father loaded up on a stretcher and taken out in an ambulance. I had to stay with his child as his wife came to pick him up because Breaker was in the hospital because of the damage done to him by Dirty Money.
Oh, man.
Now,
yeah,
all of that frustration, all of that anger, the chance to be a champion, the undisputed champion, the chance to get that, avenge that big losses has been weighing on Breaker Morant, and it's a lot of pressure, a lot of stress, and he has a lot on his plate. So anybody who's a fan of Breaker, please be there to support him because he's going to need your support because Dirty Money has held that championship for over 3 years, has defended it up and down the United States, and he does not want to leave Glassboro, New Jersey without the Dangerous Adrenaline Wrestling Gladiators Championship. So Breaker's going to need every bit of your support to unify that championship and come out as champion that night.
Wow, that's really hot. That's really hot and heavy right there. He's ready for, a comeback that he needs to get that belt back and bring it once again to show why he wants the title and to prove it,
He's been ready since the last event in June, and he thought he was going to get that championship match that night. But like I said, the doctors would not let Breaker travel. Mm-hmm. It quite literally was a very, instant, sudden oncoming of the blood clot that came up on him. So there was really no preparation.
No.
Breaker didn't even know he was going to be wrestling anybody but Dirty Money that night. We found out that day that he would be wrestling somebody else. So he had no time to prepare. He was so mentally focused for Dirty Money. And now that he has to wait, there's that time, that's 3 months in between to unify that championship. It weighs heavily on his soul.
Yeah.
It's really a mentally and physically draining thing to know you want something that bad and you had to delay the opportunity to make that come to fruition. Mm-hmm. Plus, he's been a fighting champion. He's been defending the interim championship. He says that in his mind he is the Dawg champion, but he's not until he really beats Dirty Money. But he defended that interim championship just earlier last month against Patch, a rival of his that he's been feuding with since I've been watching wrestling for a very, very long time.
Patch has been in the business a long time, I know that. He's been...
Yes, they've been fighting each other for pretty much the entire length of both of their careers. Mm-hmm. So, is he going to have what it takes to to wrest that championship from Dirty Money. I really need every one of your support if he has a chance. I'm going to say, I don't know if he can do it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But what else we got on the card besides?
Well, that's not all.
Oh,
We're going to have a World Wrestling Grand Prix Championship match.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to see WWGP champion, the Incredible William Huckabee, defend against WWE NXT superstar Bull James.
Oh,
now,
man, Bull James. That guy is unstoppable. He's pretty... I've seen him in the past, and he's still doing his thing. He's doing awesome. He's
doing very well. I mean,
yeah.
I think the WWE definitely dropped the ball with this guy. But their loss is the gain of the fans at the
Absolutely.
Mexican Sports Center on October 27th.
Mm-hmm.
Because Bull James versus the Incredible Huck is right there alone would have been a great match. But then there's all the other things that are going on.
Mm-hmm.
Let's not forget that at the last event after the Incredible Huck, William Huckabee, defended the WWGP Championship against Chris Steeler.
Mm-hmm.
Steeler and Biggie Biggs attacked him. Biggie turned on the crowd that night.
Right.
He decided to lay out the William Huckabee, just lay him out in the ring and everything, and beat on him and hurt him and tried to end his career.
Mm-hmm.
He stomped on him with a chair, and then Chris Steeler came up with a leg drop. He tried to injure William Huckabee. He was just sending a message as he put it.
Yeah.
But, that happened right there. And then, again, since we're going to talk about that,
Mm-hmm.
just last night, Huck, he defended the WWGP Championship in North Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
Biggie drove all the way down there
Mm-hmm.
and waited till Huck was leaving the building.
Mm-hmm.
He just gave a fan an autograph, and he gave him a hug and a high five, and he was walking away. The fans' family was recording this because, Huck's well-loved all over the country.
Mm-hmm.
And Biggie drove all the way there just to send a message and tackle the Incredible Huck, William Huckabee.
Wow.
And he injured him. He sent him to the hospital that night. I don't know.
What's the outcome?
Yeah, there's been no report on the condition of William Huckabee, what possibly could have happened to him. But he's been in the hospital since that attack, and as far as I understand,
Mm-hmm.
he is still there right now.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he's even going to be able to make that championship defense.
Yeah, you might have to hand it off, make a switch of plans, You might have
might have an interim WWGP champion after this event. I don't know.
Yeah.
You're going to have to come to find out to see what's going to happen because, it's disgusting.
Yeah.
Biggie Biggs used to be one of my favorite people.
Mm-hmm.
I looked up to him. He's been the champion for the young kids, and the fans loved him for years.
They have.
Yeah. The board of the WWGP had to strip him of the World Wrestling Grand Prix Championship because of an injury. Nobody thought that Biggie was going to be even able to wrestle again. It was supposed to be career-ending, and I'd give him credit.
Mm-hmm.
He came back when all the doctors said he wasn't going to, that his career was done.
Nope.
But he didn't like it, and he didn't like the fact that he was on the shelf and that he wasn't getting the attention, I guess. It wasn't getting the praise, and the fans weren't,
Mm-hmm.
I guess, sending him enough pictures and get well cards and emails and stuff.
Right.
And it just turned him bitter. It's disgusting. He absolutely revolts me right now, what he became.
Mm-hmm.
And for that attack that him and Chris Steeler, they perpetrated, they were fined $500 each.
Ooh.
And they paid it.
Yeah.
They paid that they paid it without a problem. I give them the credit on that. Because otherwise they weren't going to be wrestling on this event.
Yeah.
But because of what happened, I'm going to fine Biggie Biggs another $1,000. And honestly, I was going to take him off the next event.
Wow.
I was ready to unbook him.
Wow.
But both Chuck Payne and William Huckabee begged me not to. They begged me not to do it. And Chuck Payne's I think he's going to try to get a modicum of revenge for William Huckabee against Biggie Biggs because that's who he's facing that night.
Yeah.
It's Lasboro's own Chuck Payne, the God of Thunder himself.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to be taking on the Chop Daddy, former WWGP heavyweight champion, Biggie Biggs, and two beasts, two bulls, two just big monster kaiju.
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting to see that these two are going to be. I mean, Chuck is what, 6'6", maybe 6'7"?
Yeah.
Closer to the 300 pounds.
Yeah, I was going to say
big,
Biggie's
muscular.
Biggie's about like 6 something, I think, right? About 6.
And Biggie's 6'7",
Yeah.
and was 550. Is now down to 320 pounds.
I know yeah.
So he's lost over, what is that? 200 pounds right there.
Yeah.
He's in the best shape he's been in a very long time.
I know.
Again, I got to give him credit. I just don't like what he's doing.
Yeah.
You got a $1,000 fine.
Mm-hmm.
And he has to pay it, or he's not going to be on the event. He has to pay before the next, before October 27th. That's a lot of money to get together.
Mm-hmm.
He's basically helping to fund the card with his fines.
Yeah.
But
you got to get the lawyers involved, you know.
Yeah, but if he doesn't pay it, he won't be on the card.
No.
But I have a feeling he doesn't care about the money right now.
Yeah.
He's a changed man. A lot has changed in his life, and he's bitter and he's angry and he's hateful, and it's just not something I like to see. Again, I was a huge fan of Biggie Biggs. There's a reason that he's been on Dawg events pretty much since the beginning.
Yeah.
You know, and he won that WWGP championship and defended it with honor, and now it's just he's disgusting. I don't like it.
No. But what about the tag team match? Let's talk about a tag team match. Any tag team matches going to take place?
Yeah, this one's interesting. The Old School Empire, Patch and Vinny the Fixer, the Dangerous Adrenaline Wrestling Gladiators Tag Team Champions. They are on a roll. They not only won the tag belts back a couple Novembers ago, almost, I'm going to say about 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Is it? Maybe. Has it been that long?
I don't know. When's the last time I talked to you? I can't even remember when I talked to you last. I don't know. I can't even remember.
Yeah, but they've held them for, it'll be 2 years in November if they retain at this upcoming event.
Wow.
And they defeated the 2-time Dawg Tag Team Champions, the Down Boys. They defeated them in a rematch. They defeated the Heavenly Bodies. They defeated Primal Fear in the last event. And now they're against 2-time former Dangerous Adrenaline Wrestling Gladiators Tag Team Champions, South Philly's finest. This is probably the toughest challenge to date for the Old School Empire. While South Philly's finest might be the fan favorites of this upcoming event, they've been known to be a little underhanded and sneaky, and may be up there at the level of Patch and Vinny the Fixer on the Dirty Tactics level. So I'm interested to see. South Philly Finest is an incredibly talented tag team.
Right.
Again, 2-time former Dawg Tag Team Champions. And this match is right there. I think, I don't know when it's going to happen exactly quite yet. We're still working on the details on the planning out the card. But it doesn't matter. That match is going to be difficult for any of the card to follow. And that's saying a lot considering top to bottom. The wrestling talent on this card is amazing, and the fact that has such a difficult time, they're going to have a difficult time following that match. That just tells you the quality of the card on October 27th.
Wow, that's going to be crazy. But yeah, and what about like any more singles action? Any more singles?
Oh, there's plenty of actually matches coming up. I mean, we talked about the aforementioned Prince of Camden, Deshaun Pratt taking on Problem Child.
Yes.
Another wrestler is like one of those hidden gems that people don't know about. Problem Child recently worked for MAWA, Mid-Atlantic Wrestling Alliance, a sister promotion of Dawg, and he got a big win on that card, showing a lot of momentum, and he's pretty much in a career resurgence right now.
That's good.
He's been around for a long time. People don't realize how long Problem Child has been around.
Right.
And again, I'm not sure which personality of him that he's going to show up, but him and Deshaun Pratt, that's going to be great. It's the first time they've ever wrestled in a singles matchup. They've been against each other in a tag match in the past, but it's the first time they've wrestled in singles, and both wrestlers, a lot going on in their career. Deshaun Pratt, we had a wrestler pull off an event because of an injury.
Yeah.
Well, he claimed an injury. I think he was just scared. And Deshaun Pratt came in last second and challenged for the World Wrestling Grand Prix and took William Huckabee, a man who outweighs him by, I'd say, 80 85 pounds, maybe even 100 pounds, and took him to the limit in a match coming up for the WWGP Championship. The sky's the limit for Deshaun Pratt.
I know he's on a roll now, and good things are coming for him, and lots more to come.
Yeah, but don't discount.
I mean,
Child.
and he looks really good shape now than what he used to be.
Oh yeah, he's in great shape.
I know.
He once challenged Dangerous Adrenaline Wrestling Gladiators heavyweight champion Dirty Money and took him to the limit after winning a Battle Royal that night. He earned that shot by winning that Battle Royal.
Yeah.
And he took Dirty Money to the limit. So both these wrestlers, they both came within eyelashes of winning championships. And I think that's going to be one of those matches you're going to talking about how great both wrestlers are on that event.
Mm-hmm. Wow. That's
not all, though.
No.
We got the champion of the fans, Pat Shamrock. The kids absolutely love him. He's our resident fan favorite, and they call him the champion of the fans. Mm-hmm. And he's going to take on Dylan Mesh, but the reason he's taking on Dylan Mesh is because the last event, Pat Shamrock embarrassed Daredevil Dave Dahl, and Daredevil Dave Dahl has sent Dylan Mesh after Pat Shamrock for this event to pretty much embarrass him. Dave Dahl felt embarrassed, and he's going to be seconding Dylan Mesh on this card. But he felt embarrassed, and he's looking to get some retribution, some revenge on Pat Shamrock, and he's hired Dylan Mesh to do it.
Oh man, that's going to be intense right there, boy.
Yeah. Plus, I'm going to announce a match tonight. It hasn't been announced yet on anything. Chris Steeler, the man who took William Huckabee to the limit, the last event of the All-American Bash, he's going to be now wrestling against a wrestler making his debut, Johnny Moran. Johnny Moran's a young, upcoming wrestler. A lot of people don't know him, but they should. They should get to know him. If they haven't seen him already, they should find out what he is. He's a very talented wrestler. I look forward to seeing him inside a Dawg-sanctioned ring, and I think that match is going to be great. I have a feeling Chris Steeler is underestimating him, so I think we're going to see an upset. I'm saying it right now.
Right.
So I think that's going to be something we got to keep an eye out for. But Chris Steeler is incredibly talented. Wow. Again, I don't like what he's done, and I don't like how he is. But when I booked him for the World Wrestling Grand Prix Championship, it's because he's at the cusp right now to be the indie star that everybody's going to start talking about.
Right.
I booked that match because I wanted to be on the ground floor because he's just about to explode. He's so great. He's been in the ring with Bobby Roode and Mr. Kennedy and EC3 and Nunzio and just Biggie Biggs.
Yeah.
He's been in the ring with the top level talent in this business, and he's just now getting ready to make his name in the business. So that's why I booked him against William Huckabee at the last event. And he showed everybody there on that show why he is what I say he is. And, it's a shame
he's the new product.
Yeah, the way he is, he's just... I don't like his ego and his personality. And I was very tempted not even to book him on this show, but he's just so good. And then Johnny Moran's going to be a surprise. So I think you guys are going to be for a real treat on that. And DGAT Bundles is going to be in action. DGAT Bundles took on former WWE and current Lucha Underground superstar Matt Striker at the last event. And Matt Striker went on every social media and praised how talented DGAT Bundles is. And I think you're ready to honestly to see a breaking out of a new star. Dangerous Adrenaline Wrestling Gladiators has been booking wrestlers from all over. And it seems like when we start booking wrestlers, other companies start booking them, and they start finding out about them, and they start putting them on cards, and they start doing things with them. But Dawg's done it first. And DGAT Bundles is coming all the way down from, I believe, North Carolina. He's been in commercials, he's been in movies, and he's a great professional wrestler. And I have a feeling pretty soon everybody's going to start talking about and booking DGAT Bundles because he's He's talented. He's very talented, and I seen him wrestle against William Huckabee in a promotion down in West Virginia.
Right.
And it was a television match for the television promotion, the show for that local wrestling promotion, and he went to a time limit draw with the WWGP champion William Huckabee.
Wow.
You have to be really talented. That's like going, that's the top championship that the sanctioning body for Dawg and many other promotions recognize that WWGP Championship is the top championship. It's what everybody strives for. And the fact that he fought tooth and nail and went to a time limit draw on TV with William Huckabee shows how much great potential. And he did not win against Matt Stryker, but I can tell you he's learned. Mm-hmm. And I think he's going to take that lesson to heart, and we're going to see something great now going on with DGAT Bundles. You need to be there on October 27th at the MaxFit Sports Center. I want you guys there to see somebody. You could say, I was there when that guy did this in Dawg. Mm-hmm. He's going to be something. I mark my words on that.
Definitely. Absolutely. 100% on that.
And if that wasn't all, I heard Christina Marie, the redheaded vixen that she is, she's also going to be at this event at the Wrath of the Champions at the MaxFit Sports Center. I don't know what her plans are, but it's interesting. She's a lovely lady, very great wrestler, very strong, her arms are massive for a girl her size, and it's going to be great to see her there at the MaxFit Sports Center on October 27th. Again, I don't know what she's going to be doing, but she apparently has some kind of plan.
Yeah. Wow, it's hot.
Yeah.
That's hot.
I mean, top to bottom,
tickets solid.
$15.
I know.
You were going to get your money's worth at Dangerous Adrenaline Wrestling Gladiators. Most people run shows. We run events. Mm-hmm. And again, top to bottom, you're going to see something special on a Dawg event. There's something for everybody at Dangerous Adrenaline Wrestling Gladiators.
Always is. November's coming around.
Yeah. Well, who needs to be in November to remember when you got the Wrath of the Champions this October?
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
What match are you most looking forward to?
Boy, the one I'm looking forward to, you just already talked about it, the, Biggie Biggs versus the other guy, William Huckle.
You mean Bull James against William Huckle?
Yes. That's one match I'm looking forward. But I'm looking forward to Biggie Biggs' revenge on the other guy. So we'll see. Well,
Biggie Biggs versus Chuck Payne. Yeah, Chuck's going to try to get revenge on Biggie Biggs. So that's going to be something that's. I don't know how you're going to want to miss it.
Yeah.
Biggie. I don't know if you're listening.
Biggie.
Go back to the ways.
Yep.
Stop doing this.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need to do this stuff. You just need I wanted you to get a couple matches under your belt, get the rust off, and then I would have gave you a WWGP Championship match. I know the committee was already talking about giving you a rematch as soon as they found out you were making a comeback. You don't need to do this. Come to this event. Apologize to me. Apologize to the World Wrestling Grand Prix. Apologize to William Huckabee. And most of all, apologize to the fans. There's a kid who comes to these events named Briar. He's a special needs kid. He's a big, huge wrestling fan. And he always has so much passion, energy for the wrestlers at Dangerous Adrenaline Wrestling Gladiators. And one of his absolute favorite wrestlers was Biggie Biggs. Wow. And after Biggie Biggs did what he did, he made Briar cry that night.
Can you be? That'd be emotional. I would be upset. I'd be like, you know what? I'm leaving. I don't want to see this. I can't take this no more.
He made Briar cry.
That's embarrassing to see. To see somebody cry in the crowd that's invested in the company.
His biggest fan.
Yeah.
The kid, he's just such a pleasure to be around. Just that smile and his personality. He's got more charisma than 98% of the wrestlers on the independent circuit right now.
Right.
And he hurt him. Mm-hmm. And that's disgusting. And honestly, again, if you're going to listen to this interview, Biggie, if you're listening right now, just stop. Be the hero you used to be. Stop this anger and bitterness and just be a human being once again.
Mm-hmm. He's gotta fight the demon. The demons are coming again.
He's got issues right now.
Yeah.
He really does.
Yeah.
I think you need to get a hold of a couple common friends we have. Mm-hmm. Have them come pick you up because you need to be at this event.
Yeah, I know. I've been trying.
I know you live far away, and I know you don't drive.
Yep.
But it's well worth going. I mean, you went to CZW last night, and this is nothing like you're going to see. There's a reason that Dangerous Adrenaline Wrestling Gladiators is South Jersey's #1 wrestling promotion. Wrestling promotion.
Yeah.
Come to it. You're going to enjoy it. You're going to talk about how great you can't wait to the next one. Every time you come in, you're going to be talking about them on every one of your events.
Mm-hmm. I'll see what I can do. I'm still working on a couple things, so I'll see what I can do. Make those calls.
So, how does wrestling holding up for you right now? What do you think's going on in wrestling? What's going on in your mind that's in this business that's got your attention?
You know, it was just All In. What did you think of that? All In. Let's go back in time here a little bit. That was like the big eye catcher right there.
At one time, Dawg was a part of the National Wrestling Alliance, and we were proud of our time at the NWA. Mm-hmm. We had no dog in this fight, I guess, is the way to put it.
Yeah.
With the NWA right now, we have no sanctioning with them. We have no affiliation with them. Yeah. We have no. They're not enemies with us in any way.
No.
If I say something about the NWA, it's because I feel it, but I also talk about how much the NWA meant to me. Mm-hmm. And to see it focused on a 10,000-seat arena, have it be the match that's, in all honesty, I don't care what anybody says, that's the only match I cared about the entire card.
Yeah. Well, I had a friend who was in attendance, and actually he did an interview with Tony Schiavone for his podcast. It was pretty cool.
Awesome. Yeah.
Really.
The NWA's got a big event coming up next weekend, I think.
Yeah.
Where the rematch, 2 out of 3 falls, Nick Aldis defends the NWA World Heavyweight Championship.
Yes. Yeah, the NWA anniversary or something, I think it's called.
Yeah, 70th anniversary. I mean, Tony Schiavone's going to call the main event, 2 out of 3 fall rematch between Nick Aldis and Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, my friend.
Jim Cornette's going to be calling the entire event. Mm-hmm. You know, the legendary Louisville Slugger.
Yeah.
That's going to be something interesting. I don't know when the last time he called an NWA event is.
Who knows?
Who knows? Jazz is going to be defending the NWA Women's Championship.
Yeah. It's been a long time we've seen her in the ring, you know? It's like she vanished from the East Coast, you know? Like we should see her all the time everywhere, you know? Up and down.
She was a prison guard. I think she still is a prison guard.
Yeah. But
can you imagine any prisoner, male or female, getting out of line with Jazz?
No, but she's going against the one and only Penelope Ford. And that's going to be really, if I believe that's who she's going against.
You are right. A lot of people don't know anything about Penelope Ford. What do you know about her?
I know a lot about her. I know she's the prodigy. She is the one, the only Joey Janela's, the Bad Boys' girlfriend. And she's just on a scene of domination of taking everybody down one by one. You know, female to male. She can do it all. She's just on a roll, you know. She's that sort of thing. She's doing her thing. And it's, we're all impressed with her. She's come a long way, you know.
There's a lot of information. Like, people don't know that she's a former Miss Wing Bowl.
Yes. Wing Bowl champion.
And she was the pageant they had, the Miss Wing Bowl. She didn't win the Wing Bowl championship.
No.
She didn't eat a whole lot.
Yeah.
But she was Miss Wing Bowl. That's their pageant on that. She's also, while she's a female wrestler, she's wrestled a lot of men. In fact, I've seen her wrestle men more than women.
Yes, she has. She's had a lot of good feuds with a lot of guys and some humorous matches too with a couple of I think Joey Ryan and and many of others in the career field.
Do you think that the fact that she's been in the squared circle against male competitors that'll help her at all against Jazz, who is incredibly strong and has both a weight and strength advantage and definitely experience advantage over Miss Penelope Cruz?
I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to, fans will have to just listen and see, watch, find out, because it's like total domination right there, Like that's a force of power right there between her and her, Jazz has, been in the business for how long? She's been in that business for like a long time, if I remember, way back.
Goes back to the original ECW,
Yes.
WWE Divas Champion.
Yeah.
Actually, was she Divas Champion or Women's Champion? She was Women's Champion.
Women's. Yeah.
Yeah. So, that's impressive. She's been in the ring with some top talent.
I know.
Some big-time wrestlers. She's the wife of former WWE star and NWA star, also Rodney Mack.
Yeah, Rodney Mack. There you go. Haven't heard that name in a long time.
Yeah. So, that's a whole entire family of talented wrestlers.
Yeah. And just, she's that's interesting on her part. Maybe you'd have to have her come in to a show sometime, bringing that Penelope Ford.
Well, we have a women's champion instead of Casey Carlisle.
Yes.
Maybe Jazz will one day face Casey. I'd like to see who's come out on top of that. But the last time they did wrestle, Casey did win. I'm just giving you a heads up.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, so the All In, and then now it's like just WrestleMania weekend. It's coming fast. Everything's coming really quick this year.
Well, next is if it even happens, is the Crown Jewel.
Yeah.
And the Women's Evolution pay-per-view.
Mm-hmm.
So, the WWE's got a lot of things. Again, the NWA 70th anniversary.
Ring of Honor, too. Don't forget about Ring of Honor. They're doing the big new Ring of Honor / New Japan show at Madison Square Garden.
Exactly. Another huge situational thing that you'll never get. You probably didn't expect a couple of years ago. But
No.
And wrestling, always expect the unexpected. In fact, any wrestling promotions running Madison Square Garden besides the WWE's, to me, a big deal.
It really is.
Ring of Honor selling it out, and, maybe the winner of Cody Rhodes and Nick Aldis will defend the NWA Championship on that.
Mm-hmm.
Heck, I'll put a thing. I think William Huckabee could defend against anybody that Ring of Honor puts it against. So if anybody wants to see Ring of Honor Superstars challenge for the World Wrestling Grand Prix Championship, I know William Huckabee, assuming he gets through and even is not injured, if he's championed by then, I think they should, I make a challenge out for that match.
Right.
Same thing for the winner of the Dirty Money Breaker Morant match. They obviously, Dirty Money's defended against wrestlers like Evil, a.k.a. Takeaki Watanabe from New Japan Pro Wrestling, defending against former NWA champion, Triple Crown champion, Haggis. Dirty Money's defended against third-generation wrestling superstar, Lance Anoa'i. Dirty Money's been in there with some of the biggest wrestling talent. And Breaker Morant just recently, like I said, defeated Ring of Honor superstar Retitus. And to even get the Dawg Championship match, he defeated former WWE superstar Sal Sincere. So both wrestlers have wrestled the cream of the crop, the top talented wrestlers.
How's good old Sal doing these days? I miss seeing him at shows. How's he doing?
Sincerely, he's doing well.
Yeah, I miss him. Mr. Pinky,
Yeah. He and Breaker had a great match this last November, about a year ago.
Yeah.
When it was a joint IWA Vintage / Dawg event. It was a great match, very back and forth. The Breaker came out on top to earn himself a Dawg Championship match. So
yeah,
I think that's a big deal right there.
Yeah. I mean, Sal's been in the business how long now? Boy, he's been in there.
Sal?
Yeah.
I've been watching him in various incarnations.
Yeah.
Going back to maybe the mid-'80s.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow.
He wrestled in the WWE. He's wrestled in WCW. He's wrestled in ECW. He's wrestled in Memphis, Tennessee. He's wrestled in Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
He's wrestled for All Japan Pro Wrestling.
Right.
I can say the guy's been around. He's done so much.
I know. He's been there for a lot.
A lot of old school wrestling TV shows in the area, like ICW, he's gone on to be a part of it. The NWF, they really want to go old school. There's in there, but he's in amazing shape. God, he's in such great shape. You can't tell because he wears that pink shirt, and he does it on purpose, I think.
Yeah.
So you don't know. People underestimate him. They think he's out of shape, but no. He's in phenomenal shape.
He is. Yeah. He's another character, but we won't get into that. We don't people don't know what character he could be as a superstar. He changes up. His character. You don't know what he'll be one day. He could be another guy another day.
Well, he's one of the many superstars we've had in Dangerous and German Wrestling Gladiators. I mean, think of some of the ones we've had. Current NXT superstar Gunner, who's Jason Kerwin, I think is the name he's wrestling under in NXT right now. Lindsay Dorado from 205 Live.
Yes.
The Patriot was on one of our events. We had Fallah Bah.
Yeah, Fallah Bah.
Striker a couple times.
That guy's making a
couple times.
That Fallah guy is really making a name for himself. He's out there now.
Fallah Bah, he really is.
I'm glad. That's a guy that I gotta hit him up one of these days. I gotta get a lot of these.
Well, the interview will go like this: Bah, bah.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I'm not sure how much it's going to be.
Yeah, that could be like a delirious conversation,
How can you imagine a conversation between him and Delirious? Somebody should find that and record it. That should be a shoot interview.
Oh my God, or like the old Husk, or the old Barbarian. Now the Berserker, right?
The Berserker. Somebody should find the Zodiac and make him MC that shoot interview between the two.
Yeah, could you imagine?
Yeah. No. Yes.
Yeah.
Bah.
Or you throw an old Sami Zayn El Generico in there for Ole, si, senor, Ole.
There's a lot going on in the professional wrestling world right now. Make sure you support independent wrestling.
We all do.
I can tell you that if the next Mawa event, which they're trying to work on a date right now, there's going to be a no disqualification match between Patch and Breaker Morant. Because the last time they wrestled, they went to a double disqualification. The ref couldn't contain the match. So next time it's no disqualification. And if, that's a very big if, Breaker Morant comes out as Dangerous General Wrestling Gladiators champion of that event, by the time that event happens, there will be a Dawg sanctioned match, championship matchup. So that'll be something very interesting to see. Again, support independent wrestling. Come see us at the Dangerous General Wrestling Gladiators event this October 27th at the MaxFit Sports Center, located 240 Delsey Drive South in Glassboro, New Jersey. You're going to see 8 great matches, top to bottom, a loaded event. Again, you get 3 championship matches. I know we want to pack this building, so please tell all of your fans, especially if you're fans of somebody who needs your help, like Chuck Payne or Breaker Morant, who need your emotional support to be in their corner to will them on to victory. If you're fans of South Philly's finest, they could use your support against the Old School Empire for the Dawg, or any of the wrestlers you're fans of. Come see them and support them. Dangerous General Wrestling Gladiators loves our fans, and we love to hear you and see you, and we try to put out everything for you guys. So I hope to see you. If you want, make sure you check out all our action. If you check out our website also, dawgprowrestling.com. That's DAWG prowrestling.com. We are on Facebook. You can either talk to me, Dr. Lawrence Zirconium, at facebook.com/Lawrence.Zirconium, or facebook.com/Dawg Wrestling, one word. I think we are Dawg_Unleashed on Instagram. We are Dawg Wrestling on Twitter.
Yeah.
So, come interact with us. Add us to your
thing. It's actually linked to my podcast, so everybody can check it out too. So it's great.
Yes, and I'm always such a fan of having you on. I'm glad that we got introduced to each other.
I know, but we'll have to do a face-to-face. We'll have to definitely do that. I'm gonna work on that magic. I'm gonna try to work my butt to get down there.
We have common friends. Write them up.
I know.
Hit them up and tell them to come pick you up.
I know.
Or spend the night at their house and then travel back up to Brick, New Jersey.
That's it.
The former wrestling capital of New Jersey.
Yes, actually November will be the wrestling area again because my local company, the Jersey Premier Championship Wrestling will be at the Brick PAL, and it's a solid stack card for that night.
Tell me all about it.
Oh, I'll tell you all about it. Well, let me go right to the poster in front of me. Hold on a second. I am gonna pull it up right for you. Give me 1 second to do my.
That's fine. Take your time.
Yeah, we got plenty of time here. Waiting for that special caller to call in too. So, hope.
There's somebody supposed to call in. Great. I hope to hear from him. I love.
No, I thought we were supposed to have Biggie on, or somebody was supposed to call in, or
Biggie's supposed to call in.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I hope he does call in. Biggie, if you're supposed to call in, this is news to me.
Send him a message.
Call in because I would like to talk to you.
Send him a text too. He did get. I don't think he texted me yet, so send him a text. Tell him to call in.
All right. Well,
yeah.
I'll send him a text to do so.
I'm pulling up this card.
If he's supposed to call in, that's great because I want to talk to you, Biggie. We have some words where you and I got some beef going on. I want to talk to you about.
Mm-hmm. Oh, come on, where's this? Oh, events. That would help. Event card. There we go. All right, are you ready for it? This is a huge card.
Yeah, let me hear it. I love
I'm going to be a podcast sponsor at the show, actually, that night live. So it's going to be great. I got a spot there, table set up. I'm all set. Brick. Jersey Premier Championship Wrestling. Ship Wrestling returns to Brick, New Jersey, to the Brick PAL, the Police Athletic Building. It's a gymnasium, and so we're bringing a lot of talent in. That's they're in for a treat. It's going to be it's just so many matches. We got Chikara's Pinky Sanchez versus the Beast, Kyle the Beast, and Lucha Underground superstar Suni Kiss is going to be there, along with the Lucha sensation Smiley.
Oh, Smiley's a very talented wrestler from the New York area.
Fantastic wrestler. Also, we're going to have it. He's also going to be on the card is Northeast Finest, Sean Phoenix will be there. He's going to be part of it's a ladder match towards the end of the night, so he's in part of that, along with legend Ray Mars. Mars will be in the house. Veteran Slayer, of course.
Slayer.
And my friend that I will be announcing in the ring that night. I'm going to do a special in-ring announcement. The return of Big Jeff Nas, the one and only. My friend, Jeff Nas.
What else is on this event?
There is so much. The Sandman, of course, is going to be in the house. So you don't know what the Sandman's going to do from ECW. He can cane somebody in the crowd. He can do some. We don't know, We have a 6-man ladder tag, tables, ladders, and chair match. Oh my, 6-man ladder. That's going to be. Oh, wait a minute. I totally forgot. I cannot forget about this match right here. Is one that's going to be everybody's have their eye on. You're going to have superstar Darius Carter takes on Corey Dillinger in a first time ever match. First time. Right. Yes. So that's the one nobody wants to miss that one. Pinky Sanchez versus Sony Kiss. Ray, they don't really have his match. But, wait a minute. You got Magic and Slayer versus High Times in a tag match.
Hey, Magic is an area legend also.
He is. Oh, Jeff Nas will be facing. He will be in action versus Jeffrey Bravo. Gio Bravo.
Geoff is a talented wrestler. It's a clash of styles there. So
yes. And then the main event, we're set for this one, man. I'll read all the names off for it. It's going to be Smiley versus Josh Adams versus Everett Cross versus Sean Phoenix versus Matt Vertigo versus Frankie Picard in a TLC Madness match. It's going to be insane.
I think I'm going to go on the line, and I think Josh Adams is going to win that one.
I don't know. I don't know. Sean Phoenix is one of those guys you got to keep your eye on. He's really talented.
See, I think what it is while the rest have a more reputation with the ladder, Josh is more of a tactician, and I think he'll tie a couple people up and then use that time to climb up that ladder.
Yeah. But yes, it's a solidly stacked card, so we're looking forward to that. For fans, if you're in the New Jersey, in the Ocean County area, come down to Brick Township, New Jersey, on November 3rd to the Brick PAL building, and check it out. And you'll hear my voice on podcast live. Also, I'll be doing
live podcast. Yeah, make sure you come in and let everybody know that you listened here.
Yes,
and you know about this event and you listen to it on this podcast.
Yeah, you listen to Dawg Pro Wrestling. I always say Dawg Pro Wrestling because that's easier to say Gladiators Wrestling. It's so long to type out. But it's
Dangerous Adrenaline Wrestling Gladiators. What do you mean? It just flows off your tongue.
Yeah, it does. But it doesn't take up. It takes up more space on my topic space because it only gives you a few characters. You know what I mean? But it's all good. It's all good. Where's this guy at? We were waiting for this guy to call in. Where is Biggie?
Well, again, I hope he really is calling in. I think maybe if he doesn't, he's probably a little pissed off because I fined him and I called him out. But Biggie, if you are there, you call. Like I said, we got some beef. I want to air it right here. I want to talk about you going all the way to North Carolina to attack William Huckabee last night. I wake up this morning with like 10,000 texts.
I'm sure you did. Your phone was like blowing up like history. Like you're like, oh, can't stop this. I got to get the answers. Got to hear. So Biggie, come on, pick up the phone. Pick up the phone. We're waiting.
We are waiting. Let's see what else is going on while we're waiting. We have some time, like I said. So
next show, actually, I'll be I always go to like Williamstown, New Jersey, once in a while. So next this Saturday coming up, H2O presents Danny Havoc and Matt Tremont's Deathmatch Extravaganza tournament show. So that's like the big hoorah. It's a big night.
Wait a minute. You'll go to Williamstown. Glassboro is right next to Williamstown.
Oh, is it? Oh, I might have.
We are like a town or two over.
Yeah, from the Williamstown.
15 minutes away.
Right, 15 minutes from the Kevin Hogan Memorial Hall. Yes.
Yeah, I've been to that building. It's less than 15 minutes away. I had a dog event at that building one time.
Yes.
The Jimmy Clydesdale Memorial Cup.
Okay.
And it's 15 minutes away.
Wow.
Less than.
Well, wasn't that great if it was like an early show? Or like a doubleheader. That would have been great. That would have been a great night for wrestling. Ooh. I'd be like, hey, I'll go over here and then I'll go over there.
Well, if you're going to travel to Williamstown now, I'm calling you out.
Uh-oh.
You got to come to Glassboro.
All right.
I'm calling your pride. I'm calling out your manhood.
All right, you know what? Let's start. I'll do this right now, fans. Let's start a GoFund Dave Deathmatch Russell to go to a dog show.
A dog event. You can go to a show anywhere. You haven't been to an event yet, and you definitely haven't been to a dog event.
No.
I'm calling you out. If you have the ball.
Oh.
If you think you're man enough.
Yes.
If not, it's okay. Let me know now, and I'll see if somebody can get you an address or something like that. But if you think you're man enough to attend a dog event, I think I'm challenging you to be there.
Challenging me, huh? Challenge me.
Yeah, I mean, I understand if you're scared.
I ain't scared.
Seeing some good wrestling and stuff like that. That's something you're not used to.
I'm used to
I understand you might be afraid.
I'm not afraid.
Oh, good. Then I'll see you there in 2 weeks, in less than 2 weeks, on October 27th at the Max Fit Sports Center, right?
Oh, yeah.
If you're not afraid, you'll be there.
I'll be there if I have to drag some. All right, I'll have to work something out. Let me see what I can do. I'm gonna have
Like
to.
I said, we have a couple common friends. Hit them up.
I know.
Including a very special one who introduced us.
Yes, Joe. Joe, you hear me? Yeah, Joe, hit me up. Joe, hit me up.
Hit him up, Joe. He needs a ride to this event.
Yeah.
And you get to have a friend to sit next to.
Yeah.
'Cause I know his other friend Dave, he won't show up because he says his car's broken. But I think what it is he's so old he can't get out of his wheelchair and his rocker to come see the event.
Right.
Yeah, I'm talking about you, Dave.
Talking about me? No.
No.
Captain.
Joe has a friend of ours.
Yeah.
He's actually a friend of both of ours named
Yeah.
Dave, and he goes to a lot of wrestling events in the area. So I'm just teasing him. I'm not teasing him about being old. He really is old, man. He was so old when he was young that he was just sick.
Yeah. That's great.
He went to school with Moses. You know who Moses is?
No.
No?
No.
Well, he brought down the 10 Commandments, and Dave was there when that happened.
Okay. He rode the ship too, of Columbus.
Yeah.
But no. But you're setting up that show. So you got some good stuff coming too. You know, there's a lot of good.
Well, we always try to put over a big event in Dangerous Journalists and Gladiators. We try to put, when you have wrestlers you see,
Yes.
we try to put them in unique matches that you don't see.
No. Yeah.
I just thought of something.
What?
Chuck Payne is the student of Mike Keener, referee Mike Keener.
Mm-hmm.
He helped train Chuck Payne, and Mike Keener and Biggie Bates used to be best friends.
Wow. Actually, I think Chucky Payne was just in the actually at the H2O show just recently.
Well, yeah, he destroyed some nobody there.
Yes. So he's making his name known.
Yeah.
That's good.
And he was trained by Mike Keener, ECW referee Mike Keener.
Mike Keener.
Obviously he's doing great.
Mm-hmm.
And again, Biggie and Mike used to be best friends. They go way back.
Right.
I wonder what, first of all, Mike thinks about what happened to Biggie, and then I wonder who he's cheering for.
Mm-hmm.
His lifetime friend or his student?
Wow. So where's this Biggie at? Have you texted him back? Or is
Well, I texted him. I texted him saying, "Hey, I heard you said you were going to call in."
Yeah.
I'm not sure where he is. And again, maybe he heard me and he got scared.
Right. He probably did.
But
wow.
We got a few more minutes there, Biggie. Come in. Give us a call.
Time is ticking. Tick, 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 tick. Come on.
I do know he lives in the sticks of North Jersey.
Yeah.
Where there isn't always great cell phone signal.
Mm-hmm.
So that I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt and say maybe that's it. Maybe he's traveling somewhere to try to find reception.
Yeah.
I'm going, can you hear me now? Probably has Sprint. Everybody knows how bad they are.
They're horrible.
They were recently exposed on having the worst network, and all their claims they made, they were exposed to be false.
Yeah. Huh. Well, I got Verizon, so I don't worry. It's all good.
Yeah, me too. That's why you're hearing this crystal clear signal.
Yes, crystal clear through the microphones, too.
Verizon, if you need it, I need a sponsorship. Send me some checks. I'll tell you about how my signal's always nice and I don't really get any drop calls.
Yeah, I'd like to talk to you about how you I'm trying to work on getting collar on my end. I gotta see how to get involved with collar and elbow.
Collar and elbow?
Yeah.
Write them.
All right.
Show them. Give them an example. You have to tell them
Yeah.
about why you think you're a good sponsor, and then have them contact you.
Yeah. That's how.
If you follow them on Instagram right now, you can see all the different collar and elbow sponsored athletes. There's always
there's
pictures
tons.
of people wearing their merchandise.
I know.
I have quite a few of their stuff myself.
Nice. Yes. They're right on your front page of your website of Dawg Adrenaline Wrestling. Dawg Gladiator.
Wrestling Gladiators.
Yes.
DawgProWrestling.com. www. Because nobody does that anymore, and I like saying the triple dubs.
Yeah.
www.dawgprowrestling.com. That's DAWG.
Yeah, everybody's .org now and whatever. .org, .net.
Original. .com.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the sponsor. I wonder if we could get sponsored by .com. .com. Podcast.com. Thank you.
You know, might be other people you might recognize at the Dawg event that are part of the thing. I mean, our ring announcer is MLJ.
Oh, MLJ, the one and only. Oh,
You'll
man.
see Impact Wrestling referee who's tonight refereeing the Impact pay-per-view, Chris Levin.
Oh, good old Chris Levin. I know him from many shows of the GCW era of wrestling and much, much more. He's everywhere. He's everywhere.
Yeah, one of the busiest referees. Again, another
the youngest referee, and he does a great job.
Yeah, he's like what, 13 now?
Yeah. He's been to Mexico already. Come on. Jeez.
Yeah, right.
Third time almost. Third or fourth time now.
I heard he might be going to Lebanon.
Yeah.
He's been in Canada.
Been in Mexico three or four times already. So. Yeah.
So, you know, he's currently working on a pay-per-view on Impact Wrestling.
Yeah, but a shout-out to Game Changer Wrestling, because they got big things coming. They got a lot of events they're heading. I'm sure you've seen all over the internet.
Yeah.
L.A.
A guy I go way back with.
L.A., they're heading out to L.A., and then WrestleMania weekend. Man, they're solidly stacked. It's like they're doing a collective, huge show, big show. Big, like, WrestleMania card. And then, of course, to finish the night at midnight with Joey Janela's Spring Break 3.
Yeah.
It's going to be crazy.
Another person will be there if you get a WGN America. There's a wrestling promotion called Ring Warriors that comes on 8 o'clock Saturday morning, like the old school wrestling, 8 o'clock in the morning on Saturdays. Yeah. Get your bowl of cereal and watch pro wrestling. One of the referees there is Fred Richards. He's going to be at the event.
Oh, wow.
So, you know, we have a wrestler from TV, a referee from TV and Chris Levin. Yeah. A referee from TV and Fred Richards. And a referee you might be very familiar with, Papa Giorgio.
Oh, Nick Papa Giorgio. Yes. Very well known at the Combat Zone. Yes.
Yeah, and
many of other places, a lot of places, tons of places all over the world.
Tons of places, yeah. Plus, we're going to have a podcast there, the Beta Testers, are a very popular local podcast.
Oh, cool.
They're going to be in attendance, and I guess if he has the balls, we're going to see Deathmatch Russell here.
With his product and maybe merchandise, too.
Yeah. Bring a table. I'll let you set up merch.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to carry a table with me. I won't have a...
Oh. Get one of the folding ones. Put it in the back of the car.
Yeah. My friend has it. I got to get it from him. I got to borrow it back. Nice folding.
Has Joe bought one from you yet?
What's that?
Has Joe bought a shirt from you yet?
No, he's got one. Yes, he has.
See?
Yes.
See, you should tell him to wear it that night so then when you come into the event and sell your shirts, people can see what it looks like.
Yeah. No, wait. Actually, no, he never paid me for one yet. No. I don't think he's worn one. No, he's got to get one. Joe, you got to get a shirt.
Well, now you're definitely going to sell one there if you come to the event on October 27th.
Got to. Because the owner gets one free, so thank you. The owner gets
come to the event. I'll be glad to finally meet you.
Yes. Yeah.
And we even have this local, I don't know if I call him a celebrity, but there's this guy in Glassboro. He calls himself the Terrible Comic. Mm-hmm. And he walks around and he takes his jokes and he puts them in all the local businesses in the area. So you can read his horrible humor. I heard he's going to be there too.
Oh, jeez. So like a real...
So he's kind of like a urban legend, a semi-celebrity in the Glassboro area.
Well, they'll have real celebrity podcasters, so here you go. The first ever.
If you come, I want you to arm wrestle Christina Marie.
Oh my gosh. Never come and arm wrestle you. No, wait, you're the owner. Wait a minute. I can't do that.
Yeah, I'm old and injured anyway. Plus, chances are I'll be so busy you won't even see me.
No. Yeah, you'll be in that locker room.
There's always so much to do at a Dangerous Adrenaline Wrestling Gladiators event. Yes. I'm glad I have a few people to help me, like that asshole named Jaden. Can't stand him, but he always comes and helps at least. So, I pay him to do his job when he does it, so that's good.
There you go. The younger kids in there do their job.
No, he's not a young kid. He's an old fart.
Oh, all right. Old farts.
Yeah, but I've known him for some time, and I'm glad he's no longer managing and causing headaches. You know, I think I pay him just to keep him away from all the chaos.
Right. But
he does a good job.
Where is this Biggie? I guess he's not calling in. Evidently, he's not, huh?
Yeah, I guess maybe something happened. I do apologize. I found out from you that he was calling in.
Yeah.
And I'm upset that he didn't call. Again,
So we had the invisible guest tonight, fans. That's right. The invisible fan joined us. The visible guest joined us. It was really quiet and silent.
Well, we don't have any invisible wrestlers at Dawg, so you don't have to worry about that.
No. You got the real deal.
No invisible hand grenades. No, none of that.
None of that. No. But all right, Mr. Lawrence, it's great to talk to you again. And
I appreciate it, sir. Again, I hope to see you.
Yes. And see everybody else the 27th, Saturday.
Less than 2 weeks away.
Yes. So make sure you promote it once again so everybody hears it again.
Dangerous Adrenaline Wrestling Gladiators presents the Wrath of the Champions, Saturday, October 27th, at the Max Fit Sports Center, located at 240 Delsea Drive South in Glassboro, New Jersey. You're going to see WWE NXT superstar Bull James challenging for that WWGP Championship against William Huckabee, assuming Huck gets out of the hospital in time. You're going to see a unification match to unify the Dawg Championship between Breaker Ray and Dirty Money. Dangerous Adrenaline Wrestling Gladiators Tag Team Championship will be on the line as the Old School Empire defend against two-time former Tag Team Champions, South Philly's Finest. You'll see Biggie Biggs, a guy who doesn't have the guts to call in, but he'll be there in action, assuming he pays his fine, against local Glassboro's own Chuck Payne in a battle of just big giants. All this plus more, Dangerous Adrenaline Wrestling Gladiators. Check us out on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, and check us out on our webpage, dawgprowrestling.com. That's DAWG, prowrestling.com.
Thank you for being on, Lawrence, and have a good night.
Thank you again.
Till next time. Wow, fans, that was a great conversation once again with my guest, Mr. Lawrence, the owner of Dawg Pro Wrestling. And there's a lot on stake, as he was talking about Biggie Biggs and William Huckabee, and there's a lot going on, a lot of feuds, a lot of titles up for grabs. It's amazing. Like, fans, get yourself to Glassboro, New Jersey, October 27th. It's going to be a stacked card, like you said. TNA, WWE star, Ring of Honor star, he was actually, I will say, Bull James will be on the card. So stay tuned, fans. Thank you for listening and have a good night. You can find more Deathmatch Russell podcasts on the following social media: deathmatchrussell.com, follow on Twitter @DavidNJ32, and on Facebook, facebook.com/DJDaveNJ32. Find me on Podcast City Network at podcastcity.net, facebook.com/Podcast City Network. Hit the like button and share, and on Twitter @PodcastCityNet. You can hear Deathmatch Russell podcast on Stitcher Radio and on iTunes.